Hey everyone, this is Jeremy. He's my brother. His channel is featured in all of my video descriptions if you want to check him out. He'll be in this one too. Today we're going to do the my first time tag.
First time. What we're doing.
Dirty-minded creeps. What was your first tweet?
Twitter created, yeah buddy, because I could finally talk to my subscribers and whatnot. It was pretty cool. So that's what I did.
My first tweet was watching Justin.tv because I was watching Justin.tv. Your first YouTube video. My first ever YouTube video, I recorded a video at church of me and my friends and some cinnamon rolls. My first video on this channel was the uncomfortable video.
My first video on the channel I'm currently using was a BioShock Infinite playthrough. It was the first part of that, and she actually encouraged me to do that, so that's why I did that, and that was a long time ago.
Your first profile picture.
Ooh, I think we're going to show these on screen.
Yeah, we're going to try.
Here.
This is mine.
Want to talk about that?
It's not anything special, really.
Mine was a old-time selfie in my backyard, and I was playing basketball, and I took a random picture of myself. So I thought I looked pretty cool with my hat, so.
You did. Do you still talk to your first love?
Her best friend, and
Oh, yeah.
we ended up dating.
Behind my back.
And we still talk occasionally, but she's like going to college and stuff, so she's always busy. And I'm doing YouTube and she's doing YouTube, so we don't really talk to her as much, but sometimes.
I do still talk to mine sometimes.
Oh yeah, she dated my best friend as well. I would say that.
You
For
were
a
his
while.
best friend.
Okay.
What was your first alcoholic drink? I was in approximately 7th grade, and I had tequila rose.
Tequila.
It didn't feel very good afterwards. It was not a good experience. I thought it would taste good because it smelled good, and that was not the case at all.
We went to a bonfire with a couple friends, and they brought Mike's lemonade, and they brought some rum, Bacardi. I think that's the first thing I had, Mike's. Hard lemon.
That is much better than tequila rose.
It's very good. It's very fruity. Not a man's drink, but it was good.
What was your first job?
We have the same answer for this.
Yep.
Airmark. It's a company we both worked for. We got into it through our friend Elijah. He told us about it, and he got us a job in there. And then we worked in this area. I'm not gonna say the area exactly because location-wise, but we ended up working there for about
I think it was 9 months.
9 months or so. It was kind of neat, working with family. And there was a person with us that was also an old friend that went to our school. So
Yep.
it's pretty neat. Little
Hi, Jess.
gang that knew everybody. So pretty neat.
Who was the first person to text you today? Nobody texted me today. So you can go.
David. He texted me about having a bonfire, I think.
Who was the first person you thought of this morning? I honestly don't remember.
I thought of myself. I got up and had to get dressed. And I went to the mirror and got dressed. And that's why I thought of myself, because I was looking at myself getting dressed.
Who was your first grade teacher?
Mrs. Elders. That was her name. She had like really, really poofy hair. That's what I remember about her. She had really poofy blonde hair. And was really nice to me, even though I got in trouble a lot as a kid. And she was really cool though. I liked her.
My first grade teacher was Mrs. Berner. She was also pretty cool. Who was your first best friend and do you still talk? My first best friend was a girl that lived down the street and around the corner from us. We moved away and I didn't really talk to her after that, except for the very occasional Facebook post or something.
In 5th grade, this kid came to our school and he was in our class. I talked to him and we ended up getting along really well and hanging out all the time, sleepovers and whatnot. And he was my first best friend and we always hung out. But I still talk to him quite a bit.
Where was your first sleepover?
Probably at my friend Jake's house. That was before I met Jared.
My first sleepover that I remember was at my friend Emily's house, and it was just a birthday party, and I got locked in the pole barn because her brother was a jerk back then. And he thought it was funny, but it's okay now. Okay, so that was the end of the first set of questions. If you want to see the rest, go over to his channel, Insonarc and click his face, and you'll get to see the rest of the questions. Some of the more juicy ones are over there, in my opinion. I might be lying, but
Right.
check them out if you want to see that. Bye!
Thanks.